Hi guys, welcome back to Linda Tina TV. If it's not your first time here, if it is your first time, hello there, how are you doing? Please do subscribe, it helps the channel, but also I'm sure you're gonna find so many things that you like on my channel because it's a cocktail of things. I'll just introduce myself a little bit if there are some new subscribers who don't know who I am. My name is Linda Tina and I am a Ugandan from Africa, East Africa, living in Italy, Milan. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the idea of quitting social media. I'm sure many of you have played with this idea. I know I have. Actually, currently, I'm on a sort of mini break from social media. I call it mini because once in a while I'm popping in there just to do a few things which I'm going to explain to you. And I was wondering, do we really need to be on social media? And is it more harmful to us than useful? Because I know it's useful. So for me, social media and the different platforms serve me differently. To be honest, my main reason to be on social media is to keep in touch with friends and family. I live away from home, but also my family lives all over the world. So on social media, we get to be in touch and to see what the other people are doing without necessarily contacting them or calling them. I'll see a post of a cousin, of a friend who's getting married, who's traveling, and I know what's going on in their lives. So it kind of keeps you in touch with your people. You don't feel like you're far away from them. But furthermore, for me, with a platform like this one, where I have collected a few people who are interested in what I'm talking about, it's also a way to reach out and to share my ideas on this platform, YouTube. So this has been a very big part of my life, sharing my life and my views and inspirations and whatever it is that you find on this channel. It's been a very big part of my life. But when I think of the other platforms like Instagram, I told you that I'm on a break, but I pop in there sometimes. It's because I need to share with you guys what I've created for you, and I use the platforms for this exposure. Furthermore, for me, social media and all these different platforms is also a way for us to learn and to see new things out of our little box. Social media takes us around the world, all over the globe. And I think this is one great thing. It connects us. The world has become global. You can't live in your little stone, like a little cave under that stone anymore, because the world is global. So there's a way that information moves around on social media that is just so fantastic on all platforms, and it's also a way to be entertained, before you go to bed, or when you're bored on the train or having your walk, you are listening to some podcast, or you're watching some stuff on TikTok or scrolling through Instagram. I mean, social media has done so much for us. Businesses on social media, people are buying stuff off just seeing it on social media, seeing it on someone's post, so it's been great. But now let's look at the other side. After all these good things that we've had from social media, what has it done to us, and how much is it harming us without us even noticing and knowing it? It's at that point that some people are thinking, no, I can't do this anymore. The cyberbullying, the trolls, the comparison to unrealistic expectations, that illusion that people out there are living a life that is out of this world, and you're looking at your little life and thinking, what am I? Who am I? Goes back to the comparison, It affects us in little ways that we may not even acknowledge until, something serious happens, like suicides that we're hearing about, especially with the younger generation. And also, how much time does social media take from your normal day? How much time does it take from those precious moments that you should be spending with your family? You're going out to have a meal, but you're out there taking pictures. I make vlogs, and I know that takes a little bit from the moment, because then I'm out there, I need to keep up with my vlogs, with my cameras, with my content. I've been to restaurants and looked at people who are not talking. They're out on a date, but they're not talking, and they're snapping, and it all becomes a bit too much. And I think it's because we need to prove to the world, to people who don't even know us, that we're this kind of thing, or maybe to just show them our lives. It depends. Different people use social media differently. personally, I'm going to go into a personal view on a personal level, you know, because it's different for everyone. How have I been affected by social media, and at what point did I feel like I should quit? So I was talking to someone just the other day, and they said that, oh, you've not been on social media for a while. And I told them I'm on a break, and said, oh, people are wondering. And I'm thinking, oh my God, when you put yourself out there on social media, you give people a sort of entitlement to your life, because you have shared your life publicly, so people feel like they're entitled to know what you're doing, and if you're not doing it, why aren't you doing it? So I feel like it lets people in so much into your life, which is not necessarily your real life. Because on social media, if we're to be honest, we show people what we want to show them. For example, I'm a person who likes to give good vibes, good energy. So most of what you're going to see on my social media is me really just having a good time and giving you a good vibe. And that makes you think that maybe I don't have bad days. And so when someone comes out and sees that you're having a bad day, they'll be surprised, or they'll think that, so what happens to all the other good days that she's been showing us? So I feel like you get to be on a pressure to show, you get to be on pressure to sort of give the impression that people expect of you when you're on social media. I don't know if someone understands what I mean. And then also, I feel like, as I mentioned earlier, it takes so much from your time, from enjoying the real moments. I'm going out on my walks. I am taking pictures of me on my walks, which is nice because, guys, it's nice to share the good moments. And that's why I get really mad when people are angry about people sharing their good life, their travels, and all these things. And they feel like it's sort of showing off, or it's exposing yourself too much. But it's nice to share. You get a good vibe from seeing nice things, you know. But then you also get a realistic point of view when someone comes here and tells you realistic things, what they're going through their life, because there are all types of content on social media. And so I went back and forth in this time that I've been on this little break, and I thought, do I really need social media? And you know what my answer was? Yes, I do. But the trick is in how you use it. Are you authentic? Can you live with what you're putting on the internet? Because, guys, the internet doesn't forget. So what you have put out there, if it goes on for years and years, and your children are going to see it, and your future partners are going to see it, can you live with it? And then 3, how is it affecting you? Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, how is it affecting you? There are 2 sides of this. If it's affecting you in a certain way and making you bitter, seeing these things makes you feel a certain type of way about your life, you need to go and check your life, your real life, and understand why it's making you feel that way. Why seeing someone doing better than you makes you feel a certain way. Why seeing someone doing the things you would have wanted to be doing makes you feel a certain way. Why you're comparing yourself with this person. Go and check your real life. Make yourself better, or understand why you feel that way. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. So you have to be on the lookout for how social media makes you feel and how it affects you. Also look into how social media is affecting your real relationships, how it's affecting your partner, how much time you're spending on social media versus spending with your children, with your friends and family. Is your partner okay with it, or maybe they don't like it so much? You know, how much information you're giving out there. These are other things that you could look into to evaluate what effects it has on your real life. If it's affecting you a lot, take a break, pull back a little bit, detox a bit, and see what happens when you are not on social media. If you feel better, then you know that you need to take it either in doses or maybe quit. And what it's doing for you is are you on social media mostly because it's a business? For me, I like the exposure it gives me for my channel and sharing my life, because it's something that makes me happy. It's something that makes me feel good. It's something that makes me feel like I am fulfilling part of my purpose on this earth. And so that's why I told you I'm not quitting, but I'm becoming more aware in how I use social media. I'm becoming more aware of the effects it may or may not have on me. And so this is the word I wanted to put out there. Before you quit social media, think about these things. And if quitting is what you think is going to be good for you, do it. Is it an addiction? Because, for example, people have addiction to social media. They can't sleep they wake up in the night to check on their social media. If it's having these effects on you, you may need to go back to the drawing board and try to understand. Otherwise, I think it's done a lot of good for us and can continue to do a lot of good for us if we are conscious about how we use it. I don't know if my video feels a bit pointless to some of you, but I'm just putting my thoughts out there. I'm thinking out loud about this idea of social media. And let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about social media and the effects it has on us, and our privacy and our way of life. Just let me know what your thoughts are. I'll end this video here, but on that note, you can follow me on my social media, Linda Tina TV on Instagram. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Share with your friends and family and whoever else may be interested. And see you in my next video. Bye bye.